Hello, students. Hope you are doing well and preparing well for your exams and tests. So, in this video, I will cover the exercise 4.2 of quadratic equation. So, before that, you can revise the main concept in next slide. And also, maybe I will split this video in multiple videos so that we get smaller length videos. Okay, so let's start on this. This is to help you to quickly revise the quadratic equation concept. So let's see one by one. So first thing is that the general form of quadratic is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Always remember this general form where a, b, c are the constant which belongs to R and a not equal to 0, because if a becomes 0, it means that the term of x square becomes 0. It means that we cannot call it a quadratic equation anymore. And for every quadratic equation, there will be exactly two roots, right? And to find out the roots, those roots, we use this formula x equal to minus b plus minus under root in bracket b square minus 4ac upon 2a. It has like two sign plus minus. So once you put plus, you get the one root called alpha, and once you put minus, you get another root called beta. So this is how you can find both roots. And then to check the nature of roots, what we do, we use the discriminant like d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So we find the value of b square minus 4ac, and if it is positive, right, greater than 0, it means that roots are real and distinct. But if b square minus 4ac or d is equal to 0, it means that roots are real and equal. So it will have both root as a equal root. And third category is that when this d is negative, it means b square minus 4ac is negative or less than 0. It means there are no real roots. Okay. And this part you can ignore because this is like a complex number. So okay, so find out the sum of roots and the product of roots. Sum of root is basically minus b upon a. So what we do, we find the coefficient of x as b and coefficient of a x square as a. Then we put minus b upon it. That gives you the sum of roots. And to find the product of roots, we simply do a c upon a. C is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x square. Then suppose you are given the roots of a quadratic equation. To form a quadratic equation, what you do? You do like this: x square minus then sum of the root alpha beta x plus alpha beta equal to 0. So these are the few points in 2-3 minutes you can revise before your examination. Now let's see the exercise. First question says that find the roots of the below quadratic equations by the method of factorization. So let us see questions one by one. Let me maximize this notes window. So first question is the question number 1, and part is also 1. That is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0, right? So in the method of factorization, what we do, we multiply the factors or coefficients of x square and the constant term, right? So the coefficient of x square is 1, that is 1, and the and this term is minus 10. So we got minus 10, right? So ultimately, our aim is that factorize 10 in such a manner that find out two numbers, right? And those two numbers, sum should be minus 3x and their product should be minus 10, right? So let's see. So So we have factorized 10, which is 2 and 5. So if we put like this, x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0, then what we see that the two terms which we have added as minus 5x plus 2x have sum as minus 3x. Okay. And when we multiply the 5x and 2x, that is, it gives the minus 10x square. Okay. That is the same as the multiplication of this term and this term. Okay. So this is the way we factorize and put the terms for the quadratic equation. Then now you have to think, okay, what are the common numbers, common variables or numbers? So you see here, right, in this and this, right, x is the common. So we take x common here. So that becomes x minus 5, bracket close. And then here, if we take 2 as common, that become x minus 5 because 2 5s are 10 equal to 0. Now, if you focus, you can see that x minus 5 is common in whole equation. So now if we take the x minus 5 as common, we get the x plus 2 is equal to 0, right? So what does it mean? It means that either x minus 5 is 0, that implies the value of x equal to 5. Okay. Or x plus 2 is equal to 0, that implies x equal to minus 2. And these are your two roots by the method of factorization. Okay. So let's see second part of this question to understand it better. So let's see the second question. So I have my book open, so you can also open your book and see the question, but I can write it here. That is 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. In same fashion, what we will do, we'll multiply this with this. That gives us 12, right? And we'll factorize this number 12 like this. 2, 6, 12. 2, 3 ja 6 and 3 1 ja 3, right? So now our aim is to find out uh, two numbers that those sum will give x and the product will give minus 12. So if we take 4 and 3, right? So we can write like this: 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. So now if you see, if we add both these two terms, we get the x. And when you multiply these two terms, we get the value of minus 12. So that's the thing which we wanted, right, to solve our question. Now we have to find out the common. So you can see in these two terms that common is 2x. So when you take 2x as common in these two terms, what you get? You get x plus 2, right? If you have confusion how I got x plus 2, see, I have taken 2x as common. So term was 2x square, right? So when you take common, you divide by that number. So it means 2 and 2 are gone, and x square, we remove that 2 from x. So now we get only x. So same way, you can find out this also. Now here you can take minus 3 as common. When you take minus 3 as common, it become the x because minus 1 is gone outside, and then you get the plus 2 is equal to 0, right? So now if you see, you have x plus 2 is common here. So once you take x plus 2 common, what you get? You get 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. It means that you have got two terms. So either this term is 0 or this term is 0. So what you can do? You can put like this. Either x plus 2 is equal to 0, which implies x equal to minus 2. You got first root. Then you can say 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, it means that x equal to 3 by 2. So you got the second root. So this is how we can find out the factorization root by the factorization method. Let's see the third question, which has the roots also, right? So don't be like be scared by the roots. Let's see how it goes. So question number third. So that is having the root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So our all the process remains same. There is no change in that. So what we'll do? We'll multiply this number with this number. So what we get? Let me show you. So we get root 2 into 5 root 2. And we know that root 2 and root 2 become 2. So it means that 2 into 5 is equal to 10, right? So now we have got 10 from the multiplication of these two numbers. So we can factorize 10, right? So what we got? We got 2 5s are 10 and 5 ones are 5. So we have got two factors, 2 and 5. So we have to arrange these two numbers in such a way that we find the 7x as a sum and the multiplication is this 10, right? So how we'll do? So we'll write like this: root 2x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So if you see here, root 2x plus 5x is 7x. And if you multiply these two numbers, you get 10, which is also the product of this and this. So now you have to take the common. Now here, many students will be confused that, okay, I have root 2 here, how I can take common, right? So what we do, we can do like this: root 2x square plus root 2 into root 2, right? So what we do, because we know that, okay, root 2 and root 2 product is 2 only, right? So we break like this to 2 and put like this x, then we put 5x here, then 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So the main thing is that to understand, we can break to like this. So now what you can do, you can do basically, you can take root 2 as x as a common. So now you get x plus root 2, right? That's it. Okay. So you get the x plus root 2. Then what you do? You also take 5 common here. You get the x plus root 2 is equal to 0. Now you can see that x plus root 2 is common number. So x plus root 2, then root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. So now you can say that, okay, either x plus root 2 is equal to 0. It means x equal to minus root 2. We got our first root. Or second, we can say that root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. It means that root 2x equal to minus 5 or x equal to minus 5 upon root 2, right? So we can get second root also. So this is how we can find out the roots for these equations, right? Let's see the next question. Next question for this. So question on part number 4. That is 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8 is equal to 0. Here, first step, what we can do, we can multiply the whole equation by 8. So what will happen? You can write here, right? Multiplying equation by 8, right? So you get 16x square minus 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, similar fashion, right? You have to find product of this number. So this is 16. So now take the factors of 16. This is 2 by 16. 2 4 is 8. 2 is 4. and 2 1 are 2. So we have to find out the minus 8, right? And so what we'll do, we'll put a pair of 4 and 4 like this. So we'll have 15x square minus 4x minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you see, the sum of these two terms is minus 8x, and also multiply is 16. So now you can take common as say 4x. So it become 4x minus 1, and take minus 1 common here. It becomes 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Now we can take 4x minus 1 as a common, and now it is 4x minus 1 as common as well, equal to 0, right? So now both are same, right? So you'll get 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. It means 4x is equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 4. So both values of x will be 1 by 4. Okay. So this is how we can do this problem.